The museum is one of many levels in this game that has very long underwater sequences. So here's a few tips on how to actually swim faster. For the purposes of this video, I'll include an on-screen keyboard just to demonstrate what I'm going to be doing and give a visual representation of what buttons I'm pressing as I'm going through this. So you can see how this is just a regular swimming speed while swimming underwater if you simply press forward. However, we only need to do two things to actually swim faster. We just need to pan our camera down towards the ground just a little bit, as well as press the crouch button or your equivalent on your controller. As you can see, if we move forward while doing this, we actually move much faster. This is because our downward momentum is actually transferred forward as we're looking down towards the ground and hitting it as we're moving along. The exact same principle can be applied if we're going upwards and hitting the ceiling. So if we just pan our camera a little bit up and hit the ceiling and press the jump button, in my case spacebar, then we exactly replicate that speed except we're just going upwards. This could be done on almost any surface underwater in the game, however there are a few exceptions like the pipes underwater. Usually you would look up and down and press the forward key to move either up or down vertically, however there's a faster way you can do this. Pressing the jump button while underwater will push you upwards, likewise with pressing the crouch button will push you downwards. To swim faster vertically, you can simply combine both at the same time, where you press the jump key to go up while moving forward looking up, and to go down you simply just press the crouch key while looking downwards pressing forward. You can also use them independently while looking forward to move up and down without losing any forward momentum. There are some places in the following which you would need to traverse quite a lot of open water in order to get somewhere. And using the regular swimming technique is not really that fast, considering how far you have to swim. A better method outdoors like this would be to equip the Pizer suit, where you activate the Pizer suit mid-jump in order to glide across over the water. You can continuously jump out of the water and activate the Pizer suit mid-air in order to get this effect. However, this can take a while to get the hang of, and in my case it took me a couple minutes of properly practicing over and over again in order to get this technique consistently. Another technique to traverse open waters like this is to dropkick grapple. The idea is that Crane can dropkick into the water and can grapple an object underwater while doing so. However, you only have a small window to do this before the animation ends and you won't be able to grapple anymore. If you do this technique right, you can actually dropkick out of the water, back into the water, and grapple over and over again. I would argue that this is a harder technique than the Pizer one, as personally I find it hard to continuously get dropkicks out of the water all the time consistently, as you can see in this example here. For the perfect way to actually traverse areas like this though, you can actually combine both the dropkick grapple and the Pizer suit jumps. In order to do this, you will just need to Pizer jump into the water and then let go of the use equipment button just before hitting the water and quickly pressing the dropkick button. This is probably the hardest technique to pull off consistently, however if you're able to do so, it manages to really boost your speed across open water like this. As an additional note, if you grab something underwater, you can actually grapple mid-grab animation. However, if you do this, you won't actually pick up the item you'll be grabbing. This isn't something particularly that you'll use that often, however, in a scenario where you do find yourself underwater and you grab something, you can do this if you want to. It doesn't actually have to be something already in the water, you can simply drop any item you want yourself and you'll grab it, even a weapon. And that's about it for these swimming tips and tricks. I hope you guys learned something from that and enjoyed the video.